A great Friday morning. I did the countdown thing. Woo! I'm excited. I forgot to touch on. It was kind of a trivial. It was too much light on my face. Uh, I can't remember who made that countdown for me or shared that little countdown. It's just a little video that you add on to this thing. And honestly don't know who did it for me, but I greatly appreciate it. Uh, Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday y el cuerpo lo sabe. Es viernes y Erasmo lo sabe. It is a beautiful Friday in the city of Brownsville. Let me say that the weather seems to be amazing. Ando de acomodarme todavía. I did a little bit of color coordination. Excitement in 3, 2, 1. Good morning, my man and a friend. Good morning. I did a little bit of color coordination. I found one of my favorite shirts. I love this shirt, and I found it in the laundry room. The laundry room. I found it in the laundry room, and I say, like, that's where you've been at. So I made sure to grab on my favorite shirt. The problem with this type of shirt, it's very hard to find a tie that meshes well with it. But I found my orange tie. It has a little bit of blue, so it's not that bad. And it's orangey to the point where it could go to a brown color coat. I debated whether to do a light blue coat, but it didn't look weird. Good morning. 2%. No respect. Teachers deserve more. 100%. And we'll talk about the raise a little bit. We went over it last night. Thank you so much to Ida Beldano who came on with us. It was very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But again, guys, what did we expect? One of the things that I think could get very, very clear is that this board is dead set on being a top-heavy administration board. Let's benefit a few. Let's see. Tomorrow I have a wedding, 1 p.m. Tomorrow I have a wedding. It wasn't enough, guys. 2%. It wasn't enough for many reasons, guys. 2%. It wasn't enough because of the year that they staff had. Actually, the year and a half that a lot of the staff had. Plus that, guys, it doesn't help morale. Look, guys, I understand. I was on the board. I understand the fight in regards to budgets and stuff. But guys, there was a huge influx of money coming into the district for other things, for other resources. And that money wasn't properly distributed or used in those things that were going to benefit the population as a whole. Again, and that's just very, very unfortunate. One of the things that came out in yesterday's meeting was how little Eddie and Drew, agreed on one thing, in that Erasmo Castro is wrong when he says that BISD is top heavy. BISD is very, very top heavy. And I could easily prove that, folks. Easily prove that. And I could prove it with their own documents. It is mega, mega top heavy. Mega top heavy. Why they would even, guys, I don't get why they would come out and lie or state something that anyone with 2 eyes and 2 ears, que tenga plena facultad de todos los sentidos, inmediatamente puede investigar. O sea, we are top heavy. Does anyone on here think that BISD is not top heavy? Let me know. Good morning, Azuri. Good morning. I'm waiting for you to stop by the office, but you haven't stopped by. Good morning to the greatest Mr. Castro, future congressman for South Texas. Ahoo! Yee! I am not a car. A friend of mine, este, on the one of the posts, I can't remember which one it was. A friend of mine posted, I've been saying this for 5, 6 years. There are no politicians que no son ratas. No one in public service, something like that to that effect. And I responded to my friend, and my friend's a good friend. I responded to him and I said, "Sorry, man. I served on the BISD board, and I took not a dime from my students or my staff. Not a dime. My friends, just that by itself should get me every single position that I run for out there. Not a crook, not a rata. I don't steal from my students. I don't go up against that which I promised to do. I do my best to keep my word. Do my best. Doesn't always work, but I do my best. That's what matters. But I don't make excuses for it either. Porque hay personas que, well, I did my best. No fregues. And, and you go like, was really your best? And then second of all, guys, there's people that just want to use it as an excuse. Well, I did what I could. No, do better. Do more. Get in gear. Good morning. Good morning. What of an amazing Friday. You too, compadre, compadre. Good morning. Good morning, Eliza Hermosa. Good morning. Good morning. 2% is no bueno. Sáquenle más leche. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, in $100, 2% is $2. In $1,000, 2% is $20. So let's say staff is making $2,000 a month. They got a $40 raise. After taxes? Is my math right? In $2,000, 2% is $40? Is that correct? Someone let me know. $200, $20,000 is $200 raise? My math is horrible. I'm not even joking. Good morning, El Gallo de Joe Valdez. Hey, happy birthday to all my friends who have a birthday today, but I noticed Joe Valdez. And one of the things that Facebook does, guys, it throws up pictures of individuals, I guess, that you've taken a lot of pictures with. And Joe and I have taken a couple of pictures out there together. So happy birthday, Joe Valdez. 60 years old today. Joe Valdez, 60 years old today, man. He looks halfway okay for someone 60 years old. 60 years old. Happy birthday, Joe. Social Security, brother. Good morning. Good morning, Adora Murillo Hermosa. Good morning. Teachers did get an additional check. Wonder what it was for. Guilt? Maybe. Again, I think it was was it that referring to the retention bonus? I don't think it was that much, was it? $1,200 or something like that, or 600? I honestly don't remember. I didn't pay that much attention. So true. 2% ain't nothing, but it's better than nothing. To get that little from BIZ is like a miracle. I understand what Hector is saying. And look, one of the things that I think that a lot of folk out there would agree on, a lot of us, we go out there and we state it's something, and it is something, but so is syphilis or herpes. It's something. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's a great thing, and that's concerning. That's concerning. Yeah, 1,200 retention bonus. That's what I thought. Thank you, El Gallo. Where's Elon Money? Elon Money va para el downtown. 3% would have been better, but still not enough. At least better than other districts. Teachers deserve at least 5 to 10% raise. I think a 5% raise would have been a little bit more on the substantial side. But I agree with you. 5 to 10% would have been wonderful. 5% would at least cause a little dent in the pocketbook. Good morning. Good morning, Elaine. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning. I'm loving them pictures, Jennifer. God bless. Great pictures. But Pers, I think it's a slap in the face to all the teachers to show how much they value them. Then they pretend to be in shock when teachers leave for greener pastures. Yeah, look, one of the things that I think that the district has been very adamant about is like, oh, we are the best choice. The best choice for who? For staff? I mean, one thing that they even mentioned yesterday in the meeting, not close enough to other districts, guys. We are under the amount that other districts minimally pay a lot of their staff and employees out there. One of the things that I learned towards the end of my time on the district was how a lot of our staff was going to Region 1 for some trainings. And of course, I'm talking about regular staff, staff that works for FNS, custodial staff, transportation staff. They would go to these meetings and they would speak to their counterparts, their colleagues from other districts in the Valley. And they were very, very surprised to learn that we are probably the least paying district in all Rio Grande Valley. And that's just a shame. You're talking about other smaller districts out there that compensate their employees in a way that keeps the employees happy and morale sky high. It's not happening here. Good morning, Steve, my man. Imagine if the board would have fought for a better raise for teachers, especially as how Minerva fought for Baltasar Salazar. Yes, guys, it was really, really pathetic. But again, it's kind of a weird deal because I hate saying it this way, but the community se lo merece. I'm glad that happened. I'm glad that more and more people are able to see what a piece of crap Minerva is. Guys, all they have to do is go back on the video. She was fighting for her vendor. She was out there, giving her all to try to convince anyone, to come back and support Baltasar Salazar. Anyone. Passionate. Drew too. Adamant that they desperately wanted Baltasar Salazar back. That's correct. Can you imagine if that passion, that entrega would have been used to fight administration in regards to the 2% raise, guys? Don't bitch it up. Yo, Mike Peña, I saw your video. It was good, bro. I haven't seen it. I'm not sure which one it is. I need to go look for it. You're not correct. You're not correct. 1,200 retention bonus. 600 like 591 with the taxes. Is that 2%? My math is horrible, guys. I'm not even joking. Oh, is that the retention bonus? What's the 591.30, guys? I'm a little bit on the confused side. 2% of 40,000 is. That's what I said, no? Yeah, no? Yeah. I said. My math is horrible. Now y'all making me trip out. If you get $100, that's $2. So $1,000, $20, $10,000, $200. No, I was right, guys. How was I not correct? I didn't get 1,200 because you haven't come to the office. I know certain subjects are getting an increase in stipend. great. You know, let me say it again. Look, guys. If we're out there, guys, and if your colega gets an increase in stipend, that's great. Should you fight for the same stipend or more? Yes, but let's applaud when someone else in the district gets something. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Live in Brownstein. George Frederick Oates, my man, my man, my man. Is it true the superintendent and his team also get yes. Yes. In his case, I think they said it was going to be $8,000. $8,000. $2,000 at 2%. That's what I said. No, that's wrong, isn't it, Steve? $100. $100 is $2. $1,000 is $20. No, guys, someone help me out here. 2,000 divided by 2%. Are you sure? I think you're wrong. Am I wrong? 2,000 divided by 0.02%. No, you're. I think you're wrong. Am I wrong or is Steve wrong? Let me go back to Mike's. Mike's had a calculation. Yeah, I think you're wrong, Steve. No, guys, is Steve wrong or am I wrong? The division and the board is a real cause for concern. They were acting like spoiled brats losing their toy. And Baltasar Salazar was the toy that put money into the board members' pockets. Is Baltasar out? Baltasar is out. Woo! Yeah, buddies. I am ecstatic. That's a good news, guys. Good news edition. So if they're making 40,000, that's like $67 extra a month at 2%. But my math was correct and Steve's was wrong. Is that correct? Son bien logran el dinero. Y like if I was coming from their wallet, but truth, it comes from you, the taxpayer. Yep. Them two fighting for him was too optic. Fighting for Baltasar Salazar. And you know, let me say this, guys. When you elect board members, city commissioners, or anyone out there, you want them fighting for who? No, honestly, in all seriousness, when you elect individuals to a position, to an office, you want them fighting for you, the community. Drew Brown and Minerva Peña and Jessica Gonzalez, La Muerta Snaggletooth Gonzalez, all three of them, they fought for Valta. But take into account, they owe Valta everything. They don't owe you, the people. You're not important to them anymore. They owe the vendor that puts money into their pocket. And that's what's unfortunate, guys. Guys, if you saw the meeting yesterday, guys, am I wrong? Honestly. If you saw the meeting yesterday, honestly, in all seriousness, am I wrong? Were they not fighting for Baltasar Salazar, the vendor, and not what's in your best interest or your particular needs? And that's what's unfortunate, that we get individuals elected into office who serve the vendor, special interest, not you. Yeah. That's $600, but gave us $591. So they split the retention bonus. That's what I'm understanding. Zuri, it's $591. Not sure if part of retention, but it is an additional check. They split the retention bonus. When are people supposed to get the other half? Just curious. I'm not getting anything from it. Oops, Gaves. Sing it again. Good morning, Leo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh! Only core subjects are getting the increase in stipend as if elective teachers didn't do as much. Again, I'm proud that core subject folks are getting a stipend. It doesn't mean that I'm happy that other staff out there didn't. When Prisi brought up Snaggletooth's conflict of interest with the bank, does that mean it will be discussed at another meeting, or is that finished? No, they are awaiting a determination, and that is what I think that was mentioned. That they're waiting for legal advice. But again, guys, you know, is anyone surprised that La Snaggletooth? I mean, she sold out to Baltasar Salazar. Does anyone not think that she's going to sell out to Lone Star Bank and any of the other vendors out there? Guys, she doesn't give a rat's behind about you. She gives a rat's behind about protecting the vendors. Look, fool me once, two vendors now. Now we've got Baltasar Salazar, who we know uh, took her to Olive Garden, put a little check in her pocket, and we got Lone Star Bank trying to hit them up for a business loan, PPP loan. Nada estúpida. Ella goes by the mantra, la que no tranza no avanza. She's a piece of crap. A piece of crap. Guys, hasn't even been there a year, and she's already draining the vendors of their money. Part of the swamp. It is what the people in Brownsville elected. Part of the swamp. Part of the problem, not part of the solution. And talking about the swamp, President Trump is going to be in Edinburgh on Wednesday. It will be Greg Abbott, Sean Hannity, and President Donald Trump. That's going to be interesting. Someone asked if I was planning to go to the town hall, and I said no. I will be heading to Merida, Yucatan. Actually, that's something that I need to do right after the show. I need to plan to see if I can find a replacement for myself. Guys, look, let me make this very, very clear. Is that, guys, I want the indictments to hit more than anyone, guys. Do I know exactly when the indictments are going to hit? I don't. I do not. Do I want them to hit soon? You better believe it. I just have no control over it, guys. It's that simple. Absolutely no control over it. None. So when I do have some information on it, and understand, guys, when I have some information on it, I will be sharing, guys. I don't. Trying to find a cheap flight. When is the day that flights fly out from Monterrey to Harlingen? Does anyone know? there's some cheap flights there. Oh shoot, 400 bucks, too much money. Uh, Steve's wrong. No way. 2% is 2,000. Is 400. Yeah, unless he meant to put 20,000. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think Steve was wrong. Yeah, that's Steve. My math is bad. I didn't think it was that bad. 100 is $2. 1,000. Yeah, that's what I said. I was right. Go figure. Go figure. You know it. It's gonna be an amazing Friday when Erasmo gets his math right. They both made fools of themselves. That man ain't worth speaking up for, much less fighting for him. Yeah, 100%. On a good note, Chapaneco did a good job shutting Minerva and Penguina and Just and Snaggletooth up. They kept trying to speak, and he shut them up. Yes. With that said, uh, let me tell you, there is no one more annoying in the world to hear than Minerva Peña. Let me tell you, her voice is like fingernails going through a chalkboard, guys. It's horrible. Horrible. Y traga con marrana. Horrible individual. With that said, I don't want individuals to not be able to have freedom of speech. And I'm not trying to pile on Eddie. Let me tell you guys, no one has experienced Minerva's crap coming through her orifice called a mouth. No one has experienced it worse than myself and anybody else in the back boardroom, guys, the conference room, guys. No one. And myself and Laura, guys. It's murder, guys. It's the worst thing about being a board member, having to serve with Minerva. Even worse than Sylvia. As crazy that may sound. With that said, I don't like people being quieted when they're trying to speak. It's freedom of speech. And I have an issue with that. It's not against the Chapaneco. It's just I just don't like people being quieted. And one of the things that I think Chapaneco hasn't realized is the more they speak, the more they hang themselves, and the more they sound like stupids. Let them speak, Chapaneco. Let them hang themselves. And yes, it's painful, but the community needs to be aware of the pieces of crap that got elected onto the board. Because the more they talk, the more stupid and ridiculous they sound. My take. David, does the core subject stipend include elementary if departmentalized? I'm not sure. Thanks a lot. Now back to work. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Did you catch the statement about Drew? About this has never happened before discussing items out in the open. Makes one wonder what else they're trying to desperately hide. Oh yeah, again, guys. They are so used to hiding everything. Because before, back when I was on the board, guys, it was Minerva, Sylvia, Prissy, and Drew show. They knew everything. They talked about everything beforehand. There was no need to discuss anything in front of anyone. They'd already decided, guys. Buenos y bendecidos días, René Sesma. Hola, buenos días, compa. Trump! I think it's Wednesday that they're coming down. It's going to be interesting. The board is like HR. They're there to protect the employer, not the employee. Funny thing is, you have the choice to choose who will represent you, and yet you keep the same people who give you nothing up there. Even if you voted, did you ask your children, your parents, your family to help you put someone on the board that will care about you to go vote? You need to get your butt out and vote. Mike's right, guys. And, Mike sometimes may sound harsh at times, but Mike is 100% correct. 100% correct, guys. You know, coming onto social media and posting and agreeing and liking and sharing. Uh, those 40 people haven't liked the YouTube channel. Like that dumb sucker, please. But guys, it's not enough. Am I wrong? I think you were wrong, no, Steve? Good morning, Joe, oh my man. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The stipend I saw were for secondary. I didn't look at other levels. Why can't Johnny read levers? The way they carried on at yesterday's meeting is an embarrassment to Brownsville. 100%. 100%. 100%. La Willy Wonga Drew. Hey! Morning. Got a studio audience this morning.
I'm here. I'm here.
Did they hire department directors? I think we have a fine arts director. Congratulations, Michael. Is it Michael Garcia? Michael Garcia, congratulations. Este, Michael, fight for my fine arts people, man. And let me say this to Michael. I expect a little bit more push from you. And I understand that, you were serving as an interim. You were the top individual at the fine arts program. I understand the game. I don't want a fine arts director that doesn't have an ounce of bite. I want you to fight, bro. I want you to go out there and fight for my fine arts department. I want you to push for a performing arts center for our students here in the city of Brownsville. But again, Michael is a friend. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. And again, fight. And if I see no fight, bro, you better believe that I'm going to be one of the first ones out here calling out. I want someone with bite, with fight, who's going to go out there and do what's right. That's simple. But congratulations. They both deserve to be shut up. Jessica making her defense about getting her hand caught in the cookie jar. I mean, Minerva stepping on toes, spat optics. But I agree, they both look desperate. They did look desperate. And I agree with you 100%. I just cringe every time speech is quelched. Coming from whoever. But I agree and I understand. No one mentioned Daniela and her dad's name in the conflict of interest, but Minerva was upset about Prissy bringing up Jessica Snaggletooth's name in the conflict of interest. Be transparent. Yeah, man. Go out there and state. And again, shouldn't be news to anyone. We were commenting on it last week. And that's what we promised to do. To go out there, guys, and share with you what's going on so that you are informed. When they refuse to be transparent, we make them transparent. We force their hand if necessary. Who got the fine arts? I wasn't even interviewed. Michael Garcia? I think it's Garcia. Thank you for the birthday wish. I think you got our ages mixed up. Bro, Social Security is just around the corner for you. You look for 60, bro? 60. Joe Valdez. Put her on camera. The co-host. Que la Snaggletooth? Oh, the co-host? You want to come on camera? No. Studio audience. I want to wish my parents, hey, a happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Que aguante, que aguante. Happy anniversary to you. 54. Congratulations, man. That's a major accomplishment. I know weddings that don't last 54 days. Trust me, I know individuals that don't last 54 days. Happy birthday, Joe Valdez. You're 60 today, and you look 62. I clicked on the laugh button. I had to put the applause. Did you already get a postcard from your novia, Sylvia Atkinson? No, not yet. Sylvia is in Williston County still, and let me. Someone asked me if I was going to go visit. I'm almost sure that I'm not on the visitors list to visit Sylvia. Sylvia, so happy. And again, guys, I have no clue when the indictments are going to fall. Are there serial indictments? There are. Are they coming out whenever the feds deem it the best timing? Yeah. When will that be? Don't know. Don't know. So, guys, I appreciate. It's just let's talk about some stuff that we do know. We have no clue, and I've already shared this. I'm gonna share this again. We don't control the hand of the federal government. We know that they're there. Everyone knows that they're there. We know that Adela Garza is a rata. We know that Drew Brown is a racist rata. We know that Minerva helped out. We know that Prisi helped out. We know that there's individuals in Rio Hondo that are in trouble. We know that there's some vendors that are in trouble. We know that some people in administration that are in trouble. That's all we know, guys. I'm not going to share what I don't know. And I can't push something that I can't control. I do not and cannot control how the vendors, how the feds are going to act in regards to the indictments. I just report what happens or what's going to happen. What I'm saying is going to happen is that indictments are coming soon, and these people are going to fall. And again, if you want to ask me what people I think are going to fall, I've already shared it, and I'll continue to share it again. De la Garza, definitely. Drew Brown, most definitely. Prisi, probably. Minerva, possibly. Baltasar Salazar, yeah. Some vendors here locally, yeah. Some vendors from Mercedes and from other parts, yeah. Rio Hondo folk, probably. Individuals in administration, yeah. A wedding usually lasts a couple of hours. Think you meant marriage. Now let me tell you. Sometimes it's either or. Drew saying that the board member was not aware of family ties with bank vendor. Oh, really? The newspaper has that advertisement on the freaking front page. Board member of Lone Star Bank. 100%, guys. Guys, they may want to pretend like they're stupid, but they actually are stupid, and that they think that we're all stupid. Stupid. If you're not on the list, you can go. They'll go in and ask her if she'd like to see you. My teachers used to visit me in jail. I was always so surprised how they cared. I'd ask them how they knew I was there. They usually see it on the news or read it on the newspaper. Woo! Yeah, I don't think she'll say yes to my visit, but doesn't mean I can't visit somebody else. If anyone has anyone that's detained in Williston County, that they'd be willing to put me on the visitors list, I'll go visit. Can you ask the FBI where things stand? They do work for us. Uh, the part of the problem, Juan Carlos, is that something that we learned 2 years ago was that they respond with, "Please refrain from comment uh, on an in uh, unless
Ongoing investigation.
ongoing investigation." But is it impede of an investigation? Was it impediment of an investigation? They could charge you with something. That's one of the reasons why during the trial of Sylvia Atkinson, I could not comment, and I actually took a a leave of absence during the trial. I wanted to comment, I couldn't comment because I was on the witness list. I didn't get called, but I was on the witness list. And let me tell you, that was another one of my proud moments to be on the witness list, just in case they needed. I stopped getting married. I tell them, "Do you really want to be with me forever? I'll marry you to anyone you want." Ya se veía emocionado, Mike. Guys, my 45 minutes are almost up, guys. Let's see, we got one more comment on there. ¿Dónde está Vito? He would be an awesome co-host. Vito is just so nuts. There's no one more nuttier than Vito Cardenas. He is a hoot. I love Vito. Guys, my 45 minutes are about up. I'm going to call it at 40 since I got visitors at the office, guys, and I don't want to be that rude. Unlike the visitors that say that they're going to stop by the office and it takes them like 2-3 weeks later to show up.
Shut up.
A new video, please watch BIZ. I'll look for it. Guys, have a great day, great morning. Again, face covering, hand sanitizer, social distance, if you still believe in that. If you don't, more power to you. Guys, I'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. We'll see what happens throughout the day in the city of Brownsville. Guys, be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. God bless.